Truth is, the game was rigged from the start.
My name is Ransom. At least, I think it is. Turns out 2 bullets to the brain pan has a way of scrambling a person's memory. You'd be surprised how much goes missing. And how much sticks. What I do remember is a man in a checkered suit putting them bullets there. Don't know his reasons. Not that it would have mattered. There's no excuse worth hearing from a man who shoots a courier on her knees, hands tied, and calls it business. Funny thing is, I probably could have torn him apart with my bare hands if he'd given me the chance. Maybe that's why he didn't. Speaking of, where in the hell did I learn how to fight? Well, I might not remember much. Memories of the Legion's cruelty seems wired into my bones. Just mention of them's enough to set my teeth on edge. And then there's this nasty tick in my heart, worrying me for something fierce. Doesn't seem to have anything to do with the bullets. Feels older, like something I've been carrying long before I was shot in the head. Those men, I know I should be going after them, and after the chip he stole from me. But here I am, missing pieces of myself I can't account for. Trying to figure out what's left of me to work with. Least I can do is pay back the kind folks who pulled me out of that grave and patched me back together. No hope of getting anything in return. So what do you say we do something about it, Daria? Alright. Time to see what I can stock up on my supplies.
Goodsprings. The town where everything and nothing happens. Am I right, partner?
Partner? We're doing that already? Call me partner? Alright. Why not? Hobby Express. Oh, no. We're not doing that right now.
Howdy.
Howdy. No. Okay.
You must be the one Doc Mitchell was patching up. The way I heard it, I didn't think you'd be walking out of that office. I've got plenty of supplies for sale. Even got some weapon mods and special ammo. Well worth the caps if you ask me. If you're hurting for caps, I've also got boxes of surplus ammo in the miscellaneous section. They're not great, but you get what you pay for.
Alright. Tell me about them special weapon mods and ammo.
Weapon mods are things like silencers, scopes, bigger magazines. Special ammo includes things like armor-piercing bullets, which don't hurt the target as much, but let you punch through armor easier. There's also hollow point bullets, which have the opposite effect. You can kill unarmored targets easier, but they don't do shit against armor.
I see. And what makes the surplus ammo inferior?
It's all about quantity over quality. Trouble is, you'll be cleaning and fixing your gun a lot more than usual when you use those kind of bullets.
As luck has it, I don't use guns that often, so there we go. Know anything about the people who had attacked me?
The leader was a New Vegas type. Typical city boy. He had a bunch of Great Khans with him, probably hired guns. The Great Khans normally stay in their own territory way up northwest, on account of them being enemies with the NCR.
Great Khans. Ringing a bell there. There anything you can tell me about the Great Khans? Maybe refresh my memory? Obviously I took a bullet to the head, so I'm forgetting some things.
They're tough sons of bitches. Mean, but not crazy. They'll leave you alone unless you got something they want. The Great Khans deal in illegal chems. There's a good chance that most chems you come across were made by Great Khans.
Right, I think I've dealt with them before. Have you ever been to New Vegas itself, properly?
Twice. Both times I drank a lot of liquor and lost most of my caps at the card tables. In that order, now that I think about it. If you ever get to New Vegas, Be sure to visit Gomorrah. It's the best casino in the city. You won't regret it. Word of advice, behave. Between the NCR military police and Mr. House's robots, you don't want to be causing trouble on the strip.
Mr. House's robots. I'd like to know a little bit more about him, and his robots, if you could tell me anything.
I'm afraid I don't know much myself. Mr. House has got his own casino, Lucky 38, but nobody goes in or out except his robots. The other casinos follow Mr. House's rules, so I guess that makes him the leader of New Vegas. As far as I know, nobody's ever laid eyes on the guy. I think that robot who pulled you out of the dirt belongs to Mr. House. If Mr. House is looking after you, it's gotta be a good thing, right?
Guess so. Well, anyway, show me what you got for sale.
Can do.
Of course you got some Gomorrah card and Ultra Lux. Huh. Back to the Prospector Saloon. What's this?
That's locked for a reason, you know. But it wouldn't hurt to peek, right?
No, Daria, we're not gonna sneak in through the back entrance. We're gonna go through the front like right proper citizens. There we go.
I'm done being nice. If you don't hand Ringo over soon, I'm going to get my friends and we're burning this town to the ground. Got it?
We'll keep that in mind. Now, if you're not gonna buy something, get out.
What the hell is your problem?
Hell is your problem?
What do you want?
What do you want? I don't want to talk to you. Bye.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
Well, you've been causing quite a stir. Glad I finally got to meet you. Welcome to the Prospector Saloon.
I, overheard your argument. What the heck was that all about?
Looks like our little town got itself dragged into the middle of something we don't want anything to do with. About a week ago, this traitor, Ringo, comes into town. Survivor of an attack, he says. Bad men after him. Needs a place to hide. We figured he was just in shock, so we gave him a place to lie low. We didn't actually expect anyone to come after him.
I see. And, where is Ringo now? Here.
He's holed up at the abandoned gas station up the hill.
Gas station, got it. And, what are you gonna do about him? Just let him squat?
Some of the others, like Sonny, will probably stand up for Ringo if he asks for help, which he hasn't. Personally, I hope he sneaks out of town one night and takes the powder gangers with him.
Powder gangers? Who are they?
Chain gangs, really. The NCR brought them in from California to work on the rail lines. Problem is, it turns out that giving convicts a bunch of dynamite and blasting powder isn't the best idea. It was a big escape not too long ago. Some of them stuck together so they could make trouble. That's what we're dealing with now.
Just out of curiosity, why not just kill Cobb and be done with it? Seems like a dick.
You mean murder him? That's not our way, even if Cobb is scum. He can bluster and threaten all he wants.
If you say so. Let's talk about something else then. Something a little bit more pleasant. Maybe.
Alright.
What happens if I help Ringo?
If you were able to get Ringo out of this mess, you'd have a decent reputation around Goodsprings. I'd even set you up with a discount. Of course, helping Ringo would also make the powder gangers mad, and they've got a lot of friends out there.
And hypothetically speaking, so if I help Ringo, the Goodsprings will like me more. What happens if I help the powder gangers?
Don't know why you'd want to do a thing like that. Yep, you'd get on their good side, but people around here wouldn't appreciate it one bit.
Fair enough, that makes sense enough. So, I'm trying to track down the people who attacked me. You wouldn't happen to know anything about the man who shot me in the head?
Not much, other than they're a bunch of freeloaders who expected a few rounds on the house. I was able to get them to pay up, though. Of course, one of the great cons did knock my radio to the floor, by accident, and it hasn't been working since.
So they're assholes. Did they say anything about where they were going?
They were having some kind of argument about it, but the guy in the checkered coat kept shushing them. Sounded like they came in from the north through Quarry Junction. If that's the case, I can't say I blame them for not wanting to go back.
And why is that?
That whole area is overrun with the kind of critters that just get mad if you shoot them. Merchants avoid that whole stretch of I-15 like it's radioactive, which it could be for all I know.
So, that's where they're headed?
I didn't hear exactly, but the leader was talking about the strip. Fella wants to get there and avoid the 15, he'd have to go east. Take Highway 93 up.
Thanks, that was, pretty useful. Anything else interesting going on in the rest of the wasteland around here?
There's always something interesting going on, but the biggest news has to be the coming dust-up between the NCR and the Legion over the dam.
Do you think the NCR and Legion both want the dam? It's Hoover Dam, right?
I'm pretty sure the NCR wants to hold on to the dam because it's one of the few places around that can make electricity. The Legion are a bunch of savages, though. No idea why they'd want the dam. Probably plan on destroying it or something.
Yeah, knowing them. What can you tell me about the Legion yourself?
Slavers, killers, and all other kinds of trouble. They dress up like Roman soldiers, so there's no mistaking it when you see them. The rumor is that the Legion is far larger than the NCR lets on, and that it's been due to luck that the Legion hasn't overrun the territory.
I'm trying to refresh my memory here. Tell me a little bit more about the NCR.
The New California Republic's got the most power in Nevada. Money, troops, you name it. They do what they can to keep things safe in the region. But if you ask me, they're trying to do too much. They're spread too thin.
Sounds like it. So, other than, damsels in distress and, couriers getting shot in the head, does Goodsprings get many visitors up very often?
Mostly traders looking to buy bighorn or meat and hides. The traders are the main reason the general store manages to stay in business. Most travelers heading south on the I-15 just push on towards Prim, unless they're in desperate need of supplies.
And the robot who rescued me, Victor. Do you happen to know anything about him?
I know that thing as much as anyone else around here. It mostly keeps to itself, which is just fine by me.
What, you don't like him?
It acts friendly enough, but I don't trust that whole cheerful cowboy act. I find it all very creepy.
Fair enough. What does he actually do around here?
Other than rolling around once in a while, it doesn't do anything useful as far as I can tell. I don't know why it took an interest in you, but I'd be careful. It's never helped anyone before.
Huh. How long has he been here in Goodsprings?
It was here when I took over the saloon 7 years ago. Some people have said its owner lived here, but no one knows who it was.
Alright. Enough about Victor. Let's talk about something else.
Fine by me.
Broken radio you talked about earlier, don't suppose you'd want me to take a look at it, would you?
Sure, the outside looks okay, but I think something broke on the inside. There'd be caps in it for you. I do like to hear what's going on in the world. And that Mr. New Vegas seems like such a gentleman.
Gotcha. I'll see what I can do.
Be careful out there.
Sonny.
Hey, partner.
Hello.
You reckon Sunny Smiles does anything other than teach people how to shoot?
Don't suppose she was teaching me how to shoot. Just freshen my memory a little bit. Turns out I suck at it. Whatever. Alright, first things first. Ringo needs help, so... yeah.
Hey, we're gonna help these guys out, right? I mean, Doc Mitchell did pull that bullet out of you.
What else is on your mind, Daria? You got anything else to say?
Nothing beats a good bottle of Nuka-Cola Quantum. Speaking of, you got any on you?
No, I was actually hoping I could ask you a few questions.
As long as it ain't about the meaning of life.
Ain't nothing so profound, I promise. I was actually wondering if you knew anything about the man in the checkered suit. Think I heard his name was Benny or something, maybe?
He's some Vegas big shot from what I hear over the radio. And as of a few days ago, he's the Fink who put a bullet in your skull. Here's hoping we can return the favor.
Yeah, here's hoping. You yourself, you don't seem like you come from the Mojave. I mean, neither do I, but, where do you happen to come from, Daria? Just out of curiosity.
Oh, me? Your girl here is from Modoc. My family used to move around a lot. But my mom loved how peaceful it was in Modoc. Bless Mom's soul, wherever she is. But peace can get boring sometimes. I ain't one for staying in one place for too long, so I left when I turned 18. I write to her sometimes, you know. Don't want her to think her baby girl ended up as a stain on the sand somewhere.
That's very thoughtful of you. You seem, particularly interested in explosives. You got any kind of preferred type?
Nothing beats a classic frag grenade, my friend. Pull the pin, throw that fucker, and look out for any organs the unlucky son of a bitch happens to be holding. Never gets old, I swear.
You didn't mention plasma grenades at all. You have seen how much damage those babies can do, right?
Look, I admire their potency and all, but it ain't exactly easy stealing stuff from a pile of goo, you know?
Fair enough.
Don't get why people gotta make grenades so fucking complicated.
If you say so, Daria. On another note, that looks like a sawed-off APW. What's the story behind it?
Oh, this whole thing. I call it the clusterfuck. My brother Darius customized it for me, and I took it a step further. I tell ya, nothing's better than getting a kill with this baby. Just, try not to be in the blast radius when I let loose, okay?
Oh, I'll make an effort. Try not to get myself shot again. So you're obviously not from around the Mojave. Have you been anywhere outside of it? Like, where have you been, exactly?
Mom and I went to Portland a long time ago. Cold as a motherfucker up there.
Really?
But it's less chaotic than the Mojave.
Huh.
I distinctly remember this chick with the red hair and armor that looked straight out of a religious fantasy book, though.
I'll admit I don't read that much religious fantasy books. Take your word for it. How else can I use your abilities?
Not to toot my own horn, but explosives are kinda my bread and butter. With the clusterfuck here, I can clear a crowd or two. It's probably good for us both if you kept any goons we come across out of my face, though. Up close and personal ain't my forte.
Noted. I'll, keep all that in mind. That's all I wanted to ask. Let's get out of here.
Alright, 20 questions was getting boring as hell anyway.
Yeah. Guess we should go check up on Ringo. See what's up with him. Not like me to get involved in things like this, but like you say, these people helped me. Doc Mitchell pulled a bullet out of my skull, so least I can do is help the townsfolk not get killed by gangsters.
That's close enough. Who are you, and what do you want with me?
If you're gonna shoot, better make sure you don't fucking miss.
Sorry about the gun. You just caught me off guard, that's all. We got off to a bad start. What say we start over with a friendly game of Caravan? You know how to play?
There's a man named Joe Cobb looking for you, and you want to play fucking Caravan? Are you kidding?
Yeah. He doesn't look very tough, though. I hear he's afraid I'll shoot him down from one of the windows when I see him. And he's right. I'll have a much bigger problem once his friends show up. There's no way I could handle all of them in a gunfight.
And what are you gonna do about the powder gangers? You do realize they're threatening the townsfolk, right?
I'm gonna lay low for as long as I can, assuming the town doesn't throw me to the wolves. I've got no chance against the gang on my own.
No, but maybe I can help.
We'd just end up sharing the same grave if it's just the two of us. Now, if some of the other people in town were also on board...
What? You don't think I can handle myself in a fight? Really?
I was thinking of myself, actually. Who's gonna watch my back while I'm watching yours?
Fair enough. I'll, ask around and see what I can find out.
Start with Sunny Smiles. She's been friendlier than most around here.
Alright. Still not playing Caravan with you, though. Idiot.
So what's going on? Did Sunny agree to help us?
I haven't even left yet.
Oh. Well, I don't want to make a move until she's with us.
Okay, moron.
Has Sunny agreed to help out yet?
No, of course not. The fuck does he get off asking me to play a fucking card game? That's a pretty move. Alright.
Hello.
Hello. Howdy.
Hi there. Sticking around Goodsprings for a while longer?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna help Ringo take on the powder gangers. I might need your help, if it turns out.
Say no more. I'm in.
Just like that? Really?
Just like that. I have a feeling that I'm going to end up fighting those guys one way or another, so I might as well get it over with. Joe Cobb talks about leaving us alone if we hand over Ringo, but I know his type. He and his friends will come after the town eventually. However, between you, me, and Ringo, we aren't exactly a force to be reckoned with. A lot of people around here look up to Trudy. If you could convince Trudy to join us, some of the folks in town might decide to help out as well. I know Easy Pete's got a stock of dynamite somewhere, and Chet just got a shipment of leather armor we could borrow. Talk to them as well. Finally, there's a good chance we'll all end up with extra holes in us. So if Doc Mitchell could cough up some extra stim packs, that'd be great.
Solid plan. Like it. Any ideas on how to convince Trudy to join us?
A silver tongue would help. Convincing Trudy that we had a good plan to win the fight would also help.
And Chet... would he be willing to give us some of his supplies?
I don't think give is in Chet's vocabulary. Even with the town at stake, he'd still make you barter with him.
Right. And Easy Pete, any way I can get his dynamite?
Easy Pete's pretty protective of his dynamite. You'd have to convince him you know a thing or two about explosives before you handed it over.
Gotcha. Well, I'll see what I can do.
I'll be waiting.
Alright. First, let's start with Trudy. Howdy.
So you're planning on taking on Joe Cobb's gang. It's a big risk, but I suppose you have to do what you think is right.
Hell yeah. What about you, though? You should help me take down the powder gangers, too. Bullets, explosion. It's gonna be a whole lot of fun. If I do say so myself.
I was planning on sitting this one out, but for some reason, I can't help but like you. I'm with you. Let me have a word with a few other folks, and I'll see if I can't round up some more members for this militia you're creating. While everyone does own a gun, we could stand to be a little better equipped. The general store probably has what we need in stock.
Gotcha. Alright. Well, while you do that, I'll
Be careful out there.
see what else I can do. Let's
Hello.
go, Daria.
Hey there.
Hey.
Hey there.
Damn it. Liquid courage just wore off. Damn it.
Howdy. What can Easy Pete do for you?
Howdy. Just out of curiosity, why are you called Easy Pete?
Was a prospector until I decided to settle here to get away from the NCR. Now we'll just take it easy and help out with the Brahmin and Bighorners.
Fair enough. You said you were a prospector, though. Like, you were digging for gold and silver?
Nah. Means I poke through old buildings looking for working tech and such. Some folks just call it salvaging, but never liked the term. Way I see it, salvage means it's broken, near worthless. Me, I look for the good stuff. Guns, chems, spare parts. Good money in it.
I see. Did you ever find anything good while prospecting?
Nope. Had a pretty good claim once, way out east by the river, but got run off by raiders. Eventually got too old to keep going out.
Understandable. What do you use bighorners for?
Meat and hide, mostly. Can't put a pack on them. You just lay down until you take it off. Can find a bunch of wild ones high up in the hills, but gotta be careful around them. They can put up a decent fight if cornered.
Uh-huh. Well, I'm pretty good with animals, I think. Do you know anything about the people who attacked me the other, little while ago?
The one in the fancy suit seemed to be calling the shots. That's as much as I know. Other folks in town might know more. Word of advice, though, if you ever catch up with him, watch out. The man's got cold eyes like a snake. Can't be trusted, I'd say.
Well, wasn't planning on trusting him, so... What about Victor, though? The one who saved me? Do you know anything about the robot? Metal Man?
The machine? Harmless, no matter what Trudy says. She thinks it's hiding something, but I think it's just a broken-down relic with no place to be.
Huh. And, what do you know about Joe Cobb?
Bad trouble.
That's helpful. Really.
Welcome.
Anyway. You said you were trying to get away from the NCR. What's wrong with that group?
Don't get me wrong. The NCR's got a lot of decent folk in it. It's just that they make you part of them whether you like it or not. Towns like Goodsprings and Prim don't stay independent for long. Not if you've got something the NCR wants. Still, the NCR keeps the Legion away.
And tell me your thoughts about the Legion. I'm curious.
They're slavers, led by a guy named Caesar, or Caesar. Not sure how you're supposed to say it. A couple of years ago, they tried to take over Hoover Dam, but the NCR beat them back. The NCR didn't or couldn't finish the job, though. The Legion's got its strength back and is getting ready for another round at the dam. My money's still on the NCR winning, but you never know. We've been hearing stories about legionaries on the Nevada side of the river, so keep a gun handy. You don't want to get caught by them.
Trudy mentioned the Hoover Dam, too. What's so important about it? It's just a dam.
The dam powers a lot of New Vegas, and then there's all that clean water lying in Lake Mead, too. Anybody who owns the dam owns the territory.
I see. Well... On another note, I hear you got dynamite. Something like that would be useful against some bad trouble. Just saying.
Too dangerous. Gonna kill all yourselves if I let you touch it. Better to leave it buried. Safer that way.
Really? How hard can it be? Just light them up and throw. Next thing you know, we got some exploded powder gangers.
Too dangerous. Sorry. Blow yourself up. Blow your neighbor up. Blow the whole town up.
Fine. I'll be back.
Keep your gun handy if you go poking around some of the abandoned places around here, like the schoolhouse. Critters move in there sometimes.
Noted. What about Chet? Hey.
You looking to buy some supplies?
Maybe. What do you know about the situation with the powder gangers and Ringo?
If Ringo doesn't head out on his own, I think we should hand him over. The town shouldn't get itself mixed into the problem. Don't mistake that for coward talk, though. We're a town of survivors. We'll fight tooth and nail if pushed, but we don't go looking for trouble.
I mean... I need some supplies to fight the powder gangers with, so I'll be looking for trouble for you.
Now just hold on. I never voted to take on the powder gangers. That's a 1,000-cap investment you're talking about.
Well, come on! The entire town's at stake. That has to be worth more than just a few measly supplies that you're in your friggin' stock, your inventory.
Look, you're bringing this on yourselves. There's no way I'm getting involved. But hey, I'm sure you can buy what you need.
Hardly afford from friggin' stim packs from the dock, so no.
Take it easy now.
I'll be back. Daria, what are you doing? Right. Let's see what the dock can cook up for us. God damn it. Not again. Hope that doesn't flare up during the fight. You're really fucked. Where is Mitch? God damn it. Oh. Hi.
Welcome back. I had hoped you wouldn't need to come see me again so soon. What can I do for you?
Yeah, the town's being attacked by bandits. Anything you can do to help?
Seems like wherever I go, it's always the same. Folks just never leave each other alone. Oh, I'm not much good in a fight with my bum leg. And my supplies are scarce, but I'll give you what I can spare.
Thanks. I'll be using explosives, though. Do you have anything for more serious injuries in your stockpile?
I ain't got much, but it'll do you more good out there than it will in here. Take what I got.
Appreciate it. And help as always.
You take care now.
Yeah, you too. Sorry about your bum leg. Wasn't gonna ask you to fight. Just needed some supplies. As usual, I guess you're gonna need these. You'll miss some pork and beans, will he? Damn. Damn my good conscience. I feel like at another point I probably wouldn't have thought twice about just taking what I needed, but I don't know. It hurts. Every time I think about taking things. Well, let me try something. Sonny mentioned something about reading magazines to get an edge. Mind me just chugging some absinthe.
Evening. Howdy.
Howdy.
Hey there.
Suppose you could help out?
Hey there.
If you're looking for supplies, Chet over at the general store can help you out.
Will he, though? Will he? I'd try something.
Howdy.
Alright. Let's scrounge up a few things. Might be some news. Well, you know what they say. Knowledge is power.
Howdy.
Let's see. This
Hey.
will help. Where is he? Oh, there he is. Hey.
Howdy.
Howdy.
Told you before.
Well, I'm familiar with the care of handling explosives, dynamite included. I read a magazine.
Uh-huh. Guess you know what you're doing. I'll go dig it up and get it ready. You'll have it by the time the fighting starts.
Hell yeah. Alright, thank you.
Yup.
Yup. Well, I think I know how to handle dealing with Chet. Alright. I think I know exactly how to win him over. Damn it, not again.
Howdy.
Howdy.
You looking to buy some supplies?
No, I need supplies to fight the powder gangers. Again.
This again? Like I said, I'm against taking on the powder gangers. My supplies aren't cheap, you know.
Let the powder gangers take over the town then. I'm sure your business will be much better off with convicts running the place, I'm sure.
You made your point. I can provide people with some leather armor and extra ammo. Sure hope it's worth it. And, I'll be guarding the store while all this is going on. I have to put my business first. You understand.
Whatever.
Take it easy now.
Yeah. You too.
Just remember the New Vegas Valley and the drifter that loves